Hey guys, Richard Blade here. Thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. Tonight I'm going to cook a very interesting dish, maybe a very simple dish. I'm going to cook some beef stew, but I'm not going to cook your usual American beef stew. No, tonight I'm going to cook something called Daging Masak Kicap. It's a Malaysian beef stew. It's beef in soy sauce beef stew. But if you think that this particular beef stew is just beef simmered in soy sauce, you're a long way off target. Because one, I'm not going to be using beef tonight. Tonight I'm going to be using venison. Besides that, Daging Masak Kicap, and forgive my dialects and accents because I have problems with them, okay? There are so many layers and so many flavors, such a delicious curry beef stew dish, okay, that I'm sure that once you see me make this, okay, and you make it, it'll become your favorite beef stew dish as it is mine, because there are many, many layers of flavors with it. And the first thing that we need to do is make the meat curry, the Malaysian meat curry, curry dan daging, okay, that goes with this dish. Okay, so let's get to doing that, and as usual with YouTube, I'll see you on the other side. Ingredients in our pantry. So the first thing, cloves, cardamom, star anise, and black peppercorn goes into the skillet, okay? And I'm gonna wait for that to lightly smoke, okay? I'm gonna wait for these to lightly smoke, to lightly toast, okay? And then we're gonna move on to the second set of herbs and spices that we're going to put in this here skillet to make this here curry. I can smell it. Okay. It smells so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there's the smoke. That's it. Okay, I'm going to set those aside. Let them cool. Next thing I'm going to toast, a couple of cinnamon sticks and a handful of green chili, handful of red chili. Okay, so I'm going to toast up this cinnamon and this green green. I love green chili. God, I love green chili. God, I fucking love green chili. Anyway, I'm going to toast up this cinnamon and these red chilies, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So here's our cinnamon stick and our chilies, and you can see they're toasted and they're lightly smoking. Oh, God, it smells so good in here. And I'm going to put those in our bowl. Coriander. Okay. Coriander seeds. Alright. I'm going to toast up these coriander seeds and then add them to the bowl. And then we're going to do the cumin and the fennel. And we're going to move on to making us a Malaysian meat curry, homemade style. So hang on tight. Okay guys, so there you have it. The coriander seeds are giving off a little bit of smoke. And I'm going to move that aside. Okay. I'm going to move that aside into our bowl. Okay. There we go. There we go. Fennel and cumin. There we go. I'm going to toast up this fennel and this cumin. And then we're going to take a spice grinder and we're going to make us a homemade curry powder that is better than anything you could ever buy in the store. And even though it's a meat curry, okay, even though it's a curry powder designed for meat, you can use this curry powder on anything you want. So we're going to wait for this to give off a little bit of smoke. Okay, there it is. You can hear it cooking. Okay, the cumin, the fennel, it's giving off a little smoke. Okay, it's one of the best parts of this dish, is making this meat curry and toasting all of these spices. Oh yeah. This here's my spice grinder, and we're going to have to do this in batches because spice grinders really don't have a whole lot of room. Okay, and I like to make a lot of this curry because I use it for so many different things. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it down. There we go. And here we go. There we go. I'm going to pulse it down. All right, guys. So here we go. This is our second batch. Okay. Okay, guys. This is batch number 3. Start off by breaking it down. Okay. And the thing is, a little slippery surface here. Come on, get it off. There we go. And if you can see that, oh my God. Can you see that? Oh God. There is nothing better than making a curry powder homemade. You can buy them at the store in the packages. It's fantastic. But like I said, we're foodies. Okay, and as foodies, we should be making it homemade. This is just delicious. I'm going to dump this in the bowl and finish making the rest of the powder. And then we're going to move on to making the Daging Masak Kicap soy sauce beef stew. And you're just going to love it. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys. There you have it. This here is the Malaysian meat curry that I'm going to use, okay, to make this Daging Masak Kicap. Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to do, I've heated up some peanut oil, and into that peanut oil, I'm adding some blended garlic, ginger, and shallots, okay? And here we go, stir fry time. Woohoo! All right, on high heat. All right, now, the shallots, the garlic, and the ginger being cold is naturally going to bring down the temperature of the oil, but we're still stir frying on high heat. Oh God, that smells so good. And what we're looking for is to cook for about 2 minutes to get this translucent, all right? Oh God, this is smelling good already. I can't believe how good it's smelling already. Okay. Now, in this, like I said, this is garlic, ginger, shallot, and curry leaves. If you've never worked with curry leaves, you need to go find some curry leaves and learn how to work with them, because they are absolutely delicious. All right. I had to go to my local Indian grocery store to find curry leaves, and they are fantastic. All right, so here we go. Gonna stir fry this and get it translucent. Let that sit for a second. All right, so I'm gonna let this deep fry, okay, for about a minute or 2, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Ginger, shallots, and curry leaves have been cooked. They're aromatic, and right there, Pandan leaves, okay? Really hard to find in Nevada, but I found them. Pandan leaves, okay? It's going to add a level of aroma and flavor. Just fantastic. Oh yeah, here we go. Just a little bit. And I'm going to add about half a cup. There we go. There we go. I'm going to add just about half a cup of chicken stock. You could use chicken stock. You could use beef stock. It doesn't matter. Just a little bit of stock. And then I'm going to raise the heat back to high to get it to boil. All right. So, we got this here to a simmer. Oh, God, the flavors are just fantastic. Now, a lot of times you can use palm sugar. I don't like to use palm sugar. I like to use molasses. All right, so there we go. We've added our sugar. Okay. There's our sweet layer, umami. Okay. Our sweet umami layer. Now there's molasses. We are going to add a little bit of that meat curry. About 3, maybe 4 tablespoons. About 4 tablespoons of the meat curry that I ground up in my spice grinder. And I'm going to have the heat on medium. There we go. Oh God, it smells so good. So I've got the heat down on medium. I'm going to let this cook a little bit, and then we're going to move to the next step. My last half a cup of chicken stock, okay? to keep this liquid curry mixture going. Okay. Okay. I've been cooking this curry for about 2 minutes, and one of the things I'm going to add, some lemongrass. Okay. And I'm going to add some turmeric powder. And I'm going to add a little nutmeg to the curry. Okay? The nutmeg is optional, but oh God. God. Okay, you could add the turmeric and the nutmeg at the powder stage, but I prefer adding it at a cooking stage to get the flavor and the oils and the scent out. Oh my God. It just smells so good. Okay, now I'm going to add the venison. Okay, this is usually a beef recipe, but here I'm using venison. Oh yeah, there we go. There's about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds of venison. Okay, I'm going to get that in there. All right, it's going to reduce the heat of the curry, but it's going to come back up because I'm going to put it on high. And there we go. Always have to go to high to bring it back to a boil, and then low for the simmer, and that's what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. So there's the boil. Oh, the fragrances are just lovely. The fragrances are just lovely. So here we are. We're basically back at a boil. It didn't take very long. And boom, down to a simmer, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so I've had this cooking for about 5 minutes. And now I'm going to add a little bit of tamarind concentrate. Not standard in this recipe, but then again, nothing I do is standard. Alright, there we go. That's the end of a bottle of tamarind concentrate. Okay? And mix that in there. Alright. There we go. And I guess you're wondering, where's the soy sauce? Well, here it is. There's the sweet soy. Okay? And to the sweet soy, regular soy. There we go. Okay. And we got this stuff coming up to a boil. Now this is not a dry curry, okay? This is a wet curry, okay? So I'm going to bring it to a simmer in just about a second, okay? If I have to add some more stock to keep it fluid, I will. But I'm going to simmer it for about 20 minutes, okay? And then we're going to serve it up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so here we go. The Daging Masak Kicap is simmering on high, well, medium high right now. I found some ground venison, so I made some meatballs and put it in there too. And I'm going to simmer this for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to plate up, so I'll see you in a little bit. Hang on. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see it, but you know basically that this dish is done when the oil, right here, see? When the oil separates from the rest of the ingredients. So basically, this dish is done. I'm going to plate up, and then I'm going to eat my dinner. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, so here it is. Daging Masak Kicap. Okay, soy sauce beef stew. Served on white rice, jasmine rice. Okay, with a little meatball because I found some ground venison in the refrigerator as well. And served traditionally on a banana leaf. This is a fantastic beef stew. If you've never had this, I suggest you try this beef stew. You will just love it. I want to thank you for stopping by. I'm going to sit down and eat my dinner right now. You guys just take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, Daging Masak Kicap. And please forgive me for the accent, the dialect. I hear it all the time. I do my best, but I want to thank you for stopping by to check it out, okay? It is literally my favorite beef stew. Ever since I've been introduced into Malaysian cuisine, I find that their food is so comforting, so delicious. I could make a regular beef stew with a tomato base and some peppers and onions, and it's okay, it's all right. But once you make this kind of beef stew with the layers of flavor and the curry leaves and the homemade curry, it's just delicious. And that's why we're foodies. And I want to thank you for stopping by tonight. I hope you make this recipe. Let me know if you do it. Please, I would like for you to subscribe, comment, and like, and let me know if you make this. As usual, I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy New Year.